Hi, FireCreeper here, and I'm arting. I'm being all artsy fartsy drawing. Yay! Anyways, hi. How's everybody doing? I have my tea here. Tea's delicious. Actually, it's kind of mediocre. I ran out of my good tea, so I am now in need of some new tea. So, but luckily I'll be at the store later today. So, yay! I'll get some better tea. Anyways, I'm here to draw, and I did pull up the last thing I did draw. I mean, this looks pretty cool, not gonna lie, I just don't feel like continuing it. I looked at it and I'm like, wow, that's cool. I don't feel like continue drawing that. I don't know if, like, anybody's ever felt that way. Like, you draw something, you're like, wow, this looks really cool, but it's unfinished, so I should probably finish it. I don't feel like finishing it. I wanna... No, I don't like that. Like 90% of my art streams, just sit here, draw a tiny sketch, and then figure it out. Oh golly. But today we're working with Square. I feel like going there. But yeah. Let's see, my week's been pretty uninteresting overall though. Sadly. I mean, yeah, I can't. Well, I went to a wedding and got sunburnt because it was outside. Really bright. Got my whole face was sunburnt, which kind of sucked. But you know what? At least I did that. Actually, kind of funny because I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it feels like all my friends are getting married, except for like 2 of them. And I'm like, man. This is life. And I'm like, okay, friends, good job. I don't figure out what I want to draw. I want to draw something cool. What if we draw body horror? What if I play with the screen tones? I have screen tones. I think I've talked about that before. I have some fun screen tones. I think I've used them. I think I've shown them to you to chat before. Oh no. Well, let's do some fun body horror, I guess. Oh, let's work with this. Hey, I don't think I like this very much, but we'll figure something out, hopefully. Goal today is to actually have something kind of drawn, almost ready to color. If I still don't feel like coloring in or finishing up the previous stream sketch. So if we do this kind of, you've ever seen has chat seen like Land of the Lustrous? I don't know. But basically, rock people. Hi, I'm Roy. I'm drawing. How was your week? My week was uninteresting for the most part. I went to a wedding. Of one of my friends because she demanded that I be there, so I showed up. It's actually kind of funny because, like, she was like I went there and there were some friends I haven't talked to in a while. So I talked to them. Like I was able to talk to the bride for like a couple seconds before she had to run off and do something. I was like, yeah. Yeah. It was my friend from like middle school, actually elementary school. But not quite as young as one of my previous elementary school friends. We're no longer friends with her. She fell down the conspiracy theorist rabbit hole, a different friend of mine. So, and she invited nobody from my school to her wedding. Not even me. But I would have gone anyways. But no, one of my close friends, she got married, and she's like, Fire, you need to be there, okay? I will RSVP for you, so you can just show up at my doorstep. Yeah. So, that's what I did. I don't like this image. I'm liking it less and less the more I draw, so I'm gonna be gone. Yeah. There's a whole lot of drama behind the one that, yeah. One of my elementary school friends, no drama. She is a very nice person, and I hope her marriage lasts. And then the other person, she started beef with everybody she could possibly, like, start beef with. Like, except for me, but I was wrapped up into, like, all the beef she started. Like, it was like, ugh! And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. But that girl, I had a crush on her and I didn't know it until later. Have you heard of, Yes! I have heard of, I've heard of that game. It's on my wish list, actually. It's on my ever-growing wish list. Okay. Sorry. Struggling. I'm struggling a lot over here. But yes, I've actually have I have a lot of games on my wish list, and if you were to ever look at my wish list, maybe one of these days I'll pop onto my Steam, be like, let's look through my wish list, and it'll be like it's mostly a mixture of mecha games and Yuri. Okay, let's build a box. I have built a box. Drawn a box. What are we gonna put in the box? Box. More box. How bad can it be? I have almost 300 games on my wish list. Emroy. Almost 300. Almost 300 games. What if... Let's do something cute. I haven't drawn something super cute in a while. Like, that's just like a cute image for the sake of it being cute. You know? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's draw something cute. Once I figure out how to draw. I don't have a problem. I just see the game, I look into it a bit, and then I'm like, yeah, that's a game I'd play, and then I put it on my wish list. And then this is what happens when I spend more than 5 minutes on Steam, and like specifically like the Steam store page, because then like I'm like, oh, this game looks interesting. Looks at it for a brief moment. Yeah, I'd probably play that. Sticks it on my wish list. It's a game. It's a, but I need that 300 plus games. Yeah, I think my wish list is currently at like 298, I want to say. Because I removed some games off the wish list because I already bought them for my PlayStation. I don't have any. What problem? I also have a problem of collecting Gundams. Are you gonna call that a problem? It's not a problem. I'm not in denial. I'm not in Egypt. Okay. Okay, I just got an idea. It's amazing and you're gonna love it. We're gonna... Okay. Like I said, we want to draw something cute. Ignore that I named the circle Bob. Ignore that I... The Gumplus aren't a problem. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna ignore the fact that my character is technically gonna be in fire, but her name's Fire, so whatever. Lore-wise, it fits. Lore-wise, it fits. Whatever. She can't be burnt to death. She's fire. Here we go. Select transform. Be big. Big. Okay. You see what I'm doing. What do you think is on your screen? What? A reject Kirby! Ow! Ow! The little flaming boy. It's not a reject Kirby. It is not a reject Kirby. It's not a reject Kirby. It is a circle. It is in fact not a reject Kirby. How dare you, Emroy? I'll have you know, this is how I draw you peeps. This is how I draw chat. Please and thank you. This is chat. You're a giant ball of, you're a ball of fire. Oh. Come on. It's not. Did I draw something cute? I'm drawing something cute. Look at it. It's cute. It's cute. I mean, I also call the demons in my closet cute, but that's different. It's different. It's not a reject Kirby. Okay, it's not. I'm not in denial. How dare you? Where's Don when I need him? Where's Don? Don! Do you think if I shout Don loud enough, he'll just summon? Don! Don! I need you to back me up here. It's cute, right? It's cute. It's cute. I'm offended, Emroy. I'm offended. To the highest degree. Like, how dare you? I can't. Why? My chat broke. Let me open up the thing! My YouTube's being dumb. Here, let me fix it. I'm gonna take a bit. Why? Why are you like this? Open that up! Thank you. There you go. There you go. Nothing happened here. Okay? It's gonna be cute. Anyways, moving on. So you know what? This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be, I can't wait for October now suddenly. Because. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. It's not Kirby. Also, Kirby's great. Anyways, in October, I realized that my birthday stream will actually be on my birthday, which makes me very, very happy, because instead of it being what was it this last year, October 16th? Yeah, this year it'll actually be on the 15th. Makes me very happy. So you be prepared, because I intend to play Code Vein that day. It's not Kirby. It's not Kirby. Okay? It's not. So, yeah. I'm figuring out some other stuff, but I wanted to inform you peeps. Not because it was important to any degree, but because I'm excited for it. You know. Regular stuff. An average Tuesday here. See? See? Well, that needs to be bigger. Okay. And also, Emroy, don't diss on Kirby though. Because Kirby, you haven't seen the war crimes he's committed, have you? Oh golly. Actually, I used to play one. There was a Kirby game, Epic Yarn. Epic Yarn. That is the Kirby game I used to play when I was younger. And I loved it to death, so don't diss Kirby. Okay? I only can get... Look at it. Oh my goodness. I do this now. Oh, I wanted to use some of my fun screen tones. Like... And then I'm like, I want to draw something cute. I could draw something cute and still use screen tones. Hold on, I gotta finish this little sketch up, and then I can brain what my brain is braining that's gonna be cute, and use screen tones, because I have screen tones and I want to use them to some degree. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Magical. I'm a magical girl. But yeah. We'll hopefully be playing in One Musume here again too. Still need to make my Uma ears. Look! Oh my goodness. Adorable. It's adorable! Agree with me. Threatening chat to agree with me. So help me. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'd give it a hug. See? I just can't. You're just weird. You're just... Okay. Yeah. Actually, I really like this. I totally turn this into a plushie. If this were a plushie, would you get it? If this were a... That's how I would get it. I'd be like, oh, this is actually super cute. I'm gonna buy it for myself. Buy it for... I spend money on myself, which is going to myself. So wouldn't that... No? That's weird. That's weird. Yeah. Look. It's adorable. Free. Love it. I love it. Okay, but I was thinking of another thing. Yeah. Like, okay. Don't drop anything. Stop it. No. Okay. Because we were gonna want to do this panel-wise. So like a panel in a perfect square. Because I'm working on a square. Okay. Because you love me oh so much. Okay. We will have... oh, no, golly. Okay. Sorry. I'm... ah, no, wait! Why are you full screen? Stop it. Can't see chat. Okay. I'm not picking a fight with anything. You think I am? Oh, why? Why? Okay. I guess I'll cry. I guess I am picking a fight because, like, okay, I have my YouTube up on like my phone because my computer is being occupied. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I know exactly what to do. Haha. Act. Transform. Big. Hehehe. Picking a fight. Yay! Look at that. Fixed itself eventually. Kind of. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make something cute and you can't stop me. And stop. Use. Actually, let's first off make this a little nicer. It's like sketch. Skeletal sketch. Okay. I am sorry for what will be beholden. Make her look cool. But this works too. This works too. Let's go with the original idea, and then we can change outfits later. Okay. I am not sorry. I am. When am I ever sorry? Well, I actually know when I am sorry. When I actually genuinely do something wrong and it actually hurts them. That's when I'm sorry. But otherwise, I'm not sorry. Can you guess yet? Can you guess? Is it gonna? Because we're doing something fun over here. Okay. Go. Here we go. Ah, no! Just draw a random line. No. There we go. Okay. You know, I got kind of nostalgic. So there was the Spider-Man game on the DS I used to play, where you could also there were these parts where you could play as Venom, and you basically destroyed crap and ate people. Finally figured out which game it was, and I then bought it because I have a 3DS and a 2DS actually. 2DS is kind of funny because like it's literally just the 3DS. It's flat. And it's kind of funny. I don't know why that always makes it's always a little funny to me. It's just the 2DS. Just the 3DS. But it doesn't fold! So stupid. So Can I have that there? That here? I don't know how to call it. But screw it! We're winging it! Okay. Then we can do that. Then okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Certifiably, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best. Doing my best over here. This isn't something I draw very often. Okay? I usually draw other things. Like body horror. Like So, yeah. That's my defense. First off, let's color all the way around. I got it. Okay. I don't know if I'm even doing it. But it looks good, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah. And then, oh, and then we can actually do this. Make her fancy. If I can figure out how to draw for 5 seconds. If I can... The artist is struggling to be an artist for a brief moment. Okay. Then there's a hand here, so... You want... I don't know what the heck these little thingamabobbers are, but like, they look fancy. Probably because maybe they are? I don't know. I'm not fancy. I've never been fancy in my life. The most fancy thing I've done is, I don't know, look cute. Okay, and then we want puffy sleeves. Puffy sleeves. Puffy. Because I've never worn actually a maid outfit before. I've seen them. I haven't, in fact, seen maid outfits, but I have never actually worn one. So I think butler outfits are cooler though. I've always been more of a butler fan than a maid fan. To be fair. Like outfit wise, like I don't know, they're just cooler outfits. Maybe that's just me. Ah. There we go. Yeah. 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 Look at that. Magical. I can't see the hand. That's no. Gotta stop grabbing stuff. I gotta stop. Okay. Ugh. I'm getting too violent over here, Emroy. I'm just drawing. How am I being violent? Ow. Ow. Oh. This shouldn't be happening. This is just supposed to be a chill art stream. And yet I'm enacting a violence. How? How do I do this? It's weird. Maybe it's just like my innate, I don't know, anger? I don't have anger issues. Actually, I don't I don't know if I do that. I don't know. I don't go to therapy. Actually, the last time I have ever actually been to therapy, which I was actually really young. I found it extraordinarily boring. like, like not like insightful as it's supposed to be, or like not as like I was just like, this is completely unnecessary for me. Why am I here? So it was just me driving for another hour. Here, look at the pretty art I made. There's a sunset and a cat, because I like cats. And that was literally like what therapy was for me. It was like, I'm bored, so I'm gonna draw. Yep. I never went back. Also, I felt more bad for wasting my dad's money with therapy than like anything else really about it. Kind of funny when I think about it. Like, out of everything to be like worried about. And granted, I was also a child, but like I was like, okay, this is completely not for me. So, please don't waste your money on this, father o' mine. Please don't. Not on me, at the very least. Yeah. But, I don't know. I don't know. I never know. But that's one thing I do distinctly remember from when I was younger. I have a handful of things from when I was younger. A lot of things from when I was young. When I was a wee baby FireCreeper. When I was a baby creeper? That sounds weird. Say baby creeper. Is it just me, or like that sounds weird? I don't know. I don't know, man. I never know. I usually just kind of chill. More chill these days. High school, I was very unhappy. I was a very angry child in high school. Golly. Yeah. But on a completely different note, okay, I've been playing, Strinova, okay? I don't know if you've ever heard of it, chat. Or am I, you know, like, it's actually pretty fun, it's free. And there's this character. And, cause I was talking to one of my friends about Strinova, because I actually beta played it. And I was talking to one of my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, this character, nobody likes her. Like, she's really good, but it's really difficult to play. I'm like, okay, well, I will download Strinova again, just so I can get good at her, because hee ha ha's, right? And then I was actually just naturally kind of good at playing her. So I was playing Strinova, and I'm like, you know, like, she's not too bad. And for me, she's kind of easy. Which is kind of funny, because, so, so, like, Call of Duty and stuff, and, like, video games, like, fighting, like, shooter games, like, one of my go-to weapons is almost always an automatic gun, but every now and then, I do choose the sniper rifle, of which she has, just so I can bully people. And, like, usually when I'm playing, like, Call of Duty, I'm playing on controller, right? Which means, as someone who sometimes plays sniper rifle, it's actually kind of worse to be playing sniper rifle, because I'm on controller. See how that's working? Well, now I'm on computer with a sniper rifle. And I'm like, wow! Suddenly, this is way easier. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Like, I'm not... It's kind of funny, though. It's like... So, most of my friends play video games on their computer. And when I play a game on my console with a controller, they look at it like it's a foreign object. Like, what is this thing? And I'm like, it's a console. This is what we call a PlayStation. And they're like, Fire, you're a weirdo. No bullying! Bullying is what I do! But like, they'd be like, this is weird! And I'm like, guys, clearly you've never grown up on a console. It's not! the one of my buddies, he has a Xbox controller that he connects to his computer, and specifically an Xbox 360 controller. Did you walk away? Yeah, look. She's gonna be super cute. Look. It's adorable. I said I was gonna draw something cute, Emroy. But I was talking about Strenova. Have you ever heard of Strenova? Have you ever heard or played Strenova? I don't like her mouth open. Shut it. There you go. There we go. Yes. Yes. It's adorable. Because I'm like, I'm gonna draw something cute! That is what I have set my heart upon, is drawing something cute. So, I'm drawing Fire as a maid. Okay? They're cute little wings. Well, wing, singular. I don't actually draw her having both wings in a lot. Usually because I don't feel like coloring in that much wing. She can have two wings if she wants to. I have some pretty epic looking pieces where she has both wings. But like overall, like she doesn't actually usually have both wings out. Usually just one. You're right. Hey! Hey, you're not allowed to. Hold on, she's not even done yet. You're stealing a sketch. Hold on, give her back, Emroy. You're like, okay, she's not even colored in. She's not even inked in. Emroy, you weirdo. Emroy. Okay, come on, man. Come on. We're doing something cute, and you just had to. Just had to. Huh? That it? Hmm? Huh? Then we will have this erased out. Magical! Magical! So, yeah. But, I don't care. You're too cute! Yay! Ah. But anyways, I started talking about sniper rifles because, so, Strenova, there's this character, she's actually pretty good. Because I was talking about Strenova to a friend who was like, have you heard of Strenova? I'm like, oh yeah, I played the beta test of that. They're like, yay, finally somebody. Anyways, we were going through the characters because I haven't seen them in a hot minute. And we're like, Oh yeah, this one's pretty good. She's kind of difficult to play, and then like the moment I'm like, okay, I'll just get good at her. I didn't need to get good. I was already good. So, yeah. Anyways, this is look at it. Oh my goodness, I love her so much. Beautiful. No, we're not gonna add words. Not gonna add. Okay. I do hee hee ha ha's over here. Like, actually, I should probably flip her first. Oh, cool, she looks cool. Ha 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 ha. What? Oh golly. But yeah, I'm happy. She looks magical. I love her so much. But actually earlier, whilst I was drawing up the sketch of her in the maid outfit, I was like, I kind of like butler outfits more, like in the looks and aesthetics. Like it befits more of my style of clothing a lot better than a maid outfit. But that's also because like I'm pretty tomboyish, you know? Like, dresses are nice. They look great on other people. I don't like wearing them very often. Okay? Like, me wearing a dress, like, if I'm wearing a dress, it's always to some specific occasion, and somebody definitely asked me to be in it. Like, yeah. There's been actually occasions where, like, my friends wanted to see me in dresses, and, like, they had to basically fight me to get me in a dress. But there was one time, they were very, very proud of it, and they took pictures of me in a black dress and with makeup on. Yeah. That was something. They're like, we are so proud. We are so happy of ourselves. They're like, you look great in black though. And I'm like, I know. But I really hate dresses. They're like, oh well. Yeah, they didn't do that stunt ever again. They're like, we would get murdered the next time we even thought about it. You know? Like, oh golly. Cause like, I just hate dresses that much. They're just so, I don't like how they feel on my body. And I have also always associated dresses with church, and I'm not a church fan. Just like, as an FYI. Like, I don't mind the concepts that, like, things like Christianity, like, uses. Like, demons, angels, and, like, concepts of, like, hell, and you know, certain other things, you know, that are ripped straight from the, from Bibles and stuff. But, like, being in one, like, I just want to, like, punch the closest person to me, and then leave. Like, I feel like that's, like, an oddly specific feeling to have. Like, when... with something. I mean, I have a very similar feeling when I listen to ASMR. Okay, I cannot listen to ASMR without starting to feel violent. Like, I listen to ASMR and I'm like, I have this very specific feeling to punch whoever. Like, that is the feeling it conjures up within me. I just dislike ASMR. I don't think those two things have anything in common other than it conjures up the same feeling. Why are you fire dotting me? Why are you don't even know how I got here in conversation. I just talk until I figure out something. I'm not saying that churches, that Christianity is bad. I'm just saying it's not for me. Or actually, Mormon specifically. That's the church I was part of. The Mormon church. Not for me. Very much so. Okay? I'm not gonna think any less of somebody if they're like, oh yeah, go to church. I'll be like, okay, cool, you go to church. Don't ever ask me to come with you. Don't ever ask me. Okay? Emroy. Emroy. Need her to be looking for a little more up. There we go. Starts to more in the question. Yeah. Yeah. ASMR is definitely one thing. If you like it, fine. I don't. Okay. It just makes me feel violent and unhappy. And very specifically like punching somebody. Whispering in somebody's ear is slightly different than ASMR. Because ASMR, it's also filtered through a microphone. Which, because the point of ASMR is kind of like it activates some ear tinglies, and I hate ear tinglies, and I dislike them a lot. So every time I listen to ASMR, especially if it gives me ear tinglies, I feel like punching someone. Okay? But that's very different and very specific, okay? Because, like, a microphone brings out, like, all the worst qualities of something. Yes! I do, I genuinely do. I genuinely go, okay, now I suddenly feel like punching somebody. Now that I have listened to ASMR. Like, it makes me genuinely very, very, very unhappy. Like the point of ASMR, you know, to make your ears feel better, I guess, like, makes me unhappy. Leave my ears alone. Yeah, I make sure this is a pretty well-known fact. You will, oh, no, crap. Ah, let's just close that. Okay. Like, it is something that genuinely actually makes me feel violent. I don't ever act upon it. It's just a very distinct feeling I get. Very distinctly feel like punching somebody. No. I know it doesn't make sense, but that is exactly how I feel every single time I listen to ASMR. I feel like punching somebody. I know it's weird, and I don't understand where it comes from. No! My ears! Yeah, I just am never an ASMR person. And I will not like, make ASMR content at all. Unless, like, I'm being paid to do it. If that makes sense. Like, unless somebody is like, here, have money, now make ASMR. I'll be like, how much money? And then I'll make ASMR, you know? But yeah, I literally have to be paid. Because I dislike ASMR. Like, that is literally just, I hate ASMR to that level. Yes, to a very specific, gonna punch somebody level. I want money. That's the only way you're gonna get me to do ASMR. But my channel ain't big enough for you to throw money at me. So actually, I've been fidgeting about making a Patreon, so actually, theoretically, you'd be able to throw money at me. But I'm not gonna make ASMR! Okay? So help me. Okay, unless if it's like some, like, large donation of money. Large amount of money. I haven't made a Patreon. Yet. Like, that's, like, unless if it's A, my job, B, like, someone just pays me a lot, or C, I'm, like, actually going clinically insane, and then at that point, you should probably call a doctor. Because, yeah. If I ever just do ASMR, because I wanted to, then you should probably actually get kind of concerned over me. Because that's abnormal. Yeah. That is, yeah. What's going, why is it going on to the to-do list? Feel like, once Fire actually makes her Patreon donate X amount of money so I can have ASMR from my favorite VTuber. Oh, golly. Like, nope. You're like, okay. That's not even a roast. Literally, the function of a Patreon that I'd create would literally just be a tip jar. But literally, just, is that what you're gonna do? Is that what you're gonna do? It'll be like, the moment I can throw money at Fire, I'm gonna throw enough at her so she's willing to make ASMR. Like, I think the most ASMR thing I've ever done is, like, get uncomfortably close to the mic. But that's just so I could annoy people. Just so I could do a hee ha ha at my friends. They'll be like, Fire, that's weirdly close to your mic. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm doing it. Because it's annoying to you. Because it's hee ha ha's. Like, that's like the only, like, the closest I've ever been to, like, actual ASMR. Alright. Oh no! I'm more concerned on what's on that to-do list. Does it throw money at me? Does it throw... Golly. I'm gonna go insane. ASMR. I don't understand why I feel the way I do towards ASMR. But it is exactly how I feel. It is violence. But I am also now kind of concerned what is in fact on that to-do list. I am struggling to English. I got my tea here. I should drink some tea. Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. I got my sub party. I burnt my tongue earlier. Shouldn't be concerned about it? I think I should be. I think I should be very concerned about it. Better not spend your life savings on me. Once I do get a way to accept money from people. Better not spend your life savings on me. Because so help me, I will refund you. So like, no. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Golly. But yeah. think I should be very, very, very concerned. I think I should be supremely concerned. Like, come on. Make the frills! Yay! Yay! I have no idea how I made an outfit actually looks. Got hair uncomfortably next to my neck. That's weird. I don't know if you've ever like you're like chilling out in your room or whatever, and then like something about you just notice it and it's just obnoxious. I don't know. Sometimes it's usually like my hair or my ears. Where I'm like I notice something and then I'm just obnoxiously am like noticing it. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It wouldn't be are you sure? Nah, you'll be like, here, take this money so you can buy more Gundams. I've actually also gotten into Hotoplas, but I don't have more Hotoplas to put together. Like, I want to get more of them, but I haven't because they cost money, like everything else in this world. Ah, no, I was reading that. Good. Yeah, kind of. Like, I remember one time, like, I was, what was it? It was, like, before, like, so I used to be in my school's pep band, before, you know, it was, like, all throughout, middle school and high school. Middle school was actually required that we be in the pep band, but I didn't mind, because I enjoyed pep band. Anyways, but there was, like, a day, I think there was, like, a basketball game, and I was gonna be going to the pep band, and, you know, play on my clarinet, go doot-doot, and I moved my hair, and my hair gave me effectively a paper cut on my finger. And I was very, very confused. A decent amount. Didn't bleed that much, but it bled. So I had to put a band-aid on it. And like, yeah! But I liked Pep Band! Yeah, I really liked Pep Band though. Made me very happy to play. Because like, I really enjoy playing my clarinet. And like, I want to like properly pick up like some other instruments, like French horn. Like I've played a bit of French horn, and I actually enjoyed it. Granted, the reason why I even played French horn was okay. So I don't know if your school ever did this, but my music teacher had instrument switch days, where basically you and someone else would switch instruments. Duh. And if you had like a mouthpiece or whatever, she'd use this fun disinfectant, which I had some of actually, because because I borrowed a clarinet from the college, and I didn't want to like have some like actually give somebody some mouth disease. Anyways, that's a side tangent. But basically, me and one of my friends, she played French horn. Coincidentally, was the one really dramatic friend. But I switched with her, so she tried out my clarinet, and I played her French horn, and I actually enjoyed. Yes. And that was actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed playing the French horn, and I wanted to pick it up, but I like took home a French horn and I played a bit. I go doot doot. But like since I didn't own it, I couldn't like, you know, keep the French horn. So now I'm just like, Oh, okay. You know? Like, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll suffer. Why am I American? Golly. I don't know, where are you? I don't know if it'll make you feel better, but while I was trying to sleep last night, my brain kept repeating. Okay, so I listen to music while I do a lot of my work. And I was listening to some Hololive songs. And I was listening, and one of those songs was Overdrive. And my brain, whilst I was trying to sleep last night, just kept repeating that song. And I'm like, brain, stop it! I'm trying to sleep. And it's like, but Overdrive. Like, it's a good song, I know. Narissa and Callie, I love them. Come on, brain. Come on. So, yeah. Sometimes your brain do weird things. I don't know if you've ever actually listened to this that sign. That sign. Ah, yes, it's a sign. Song. Yeah, overdrive. Yeah. Not distracted by how cute. Uh-huh. Look, she's even blushing. Look, she's. Okay, but like, that was literally my brain last night. I was trying to sleep because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be waking up a little earlier than I usually do. And then it's like, here, let's blast the last song that you remember really loudly in your head. I'm like, no! No! I don't need to be mentally singing Overdrive! Specifically the English version. First, because like, I only know that it's specifically the English version because it says so on the video. Where it's like, oh yeah, this is the English version. I'm like, okay, so then there's a not English version somewhere. Golly. Ah, golly. So, literally just blasting that in my brain. Like, I'm gonna cry. How dare you, brain of mine? How do I? Don't mind me struggling. No, I don't like that. Okay, that missed. Come on. So I gotta like focus on drawing this. There we go. Your brain just it's party time. Exactly. That is literally what happened. I'm like, this is a good song. I like this song, but oh, please, brain, let me sleep. And it's like, nah. You're gonna be listening to this song you listened to earlier today. I'm like, and then I'm like, overdrive. It's just like trying to sleep. Means this line, but not there. My golly. Ah, no! I have my phone vibrate. But yeah, like, I don't know. Question fire. Answer 72. What's up? What is it? What is it, young one? Actually, I have no idea what your age is. Young one? I actually do frequently call people who are older than me young ones. as a fun factoid about me, I do frequently call people who are in fact older than me young one. And they're like, I'm older than you, and I'm like, young one. It's great. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. Do you have a childhood crush from cartoon shows, anime you've seen? your childhood. Let's see. Childhood crush, probably the pink Power Ranger. From very specifically Mystic Force. Magical Power Rangers. Because she became a vampire and I thought that was super cool and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Or about her. I also think I liked... So when I was younger, I watched Fullmetal Alchemist. And two of the characters that I really liked were Envy and Winry. So that's probably like the next closest to like an actual childhood crush I had. Yeah. I think... Because Winry was really cool. It was like, she created metal things, metal arms and limbs, but she didn't get as much screen time as I'd liked her to get. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll just be Edward. Like, my OC would be basically Edward, but I spend more time with Winry. So, because I did also think to just metal limbs were cool. Mystic Force, yeah! Yeah, Mystic Force Pink Ranger. I remember the scene so well, and I love it. Because literally, it's like, one of their friends, one of the Power Ranger friends, is like, I got this magic chalk that's supposed to, like, like, if there's a vampire, they can't, like, go past this circle. They can't go past this chalk, right? Well, unbeknownst to the Pink Ranger, she became a vampire earlier that episode, in like, her sleep or something. And so she walks into, like, the store, and the friend, like, draws a circle of chalk around her. And he's like, she should be able to walk past this chalk. And she was, like, very confused, and she's like, no, I don't think I can, actually. Don't know why, but I don't think I can. He's like, what do you mean? Just walk. And she's like, well, okay. She tries to walk forward, and she, like, gets, like, you know, like, the old effect for, like, invisible walls and stuff, like, and when you hit them, like, Star Trek style. Like, that's straight up the effect that happens. And they're like, oh, she's a vampire now. And she's like, I'm a vampire now? I don't know if I don't think she ever gets cured. I don't remember her getting cured. It just never comes back up. A vampire god, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, all my favorite characters in media were the female characters. So, like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, I really liked, I actually liked both the blonde and, I think the Asian? I don't remember the character names. But I feel... So, yeah. Oh no. Just... Aww. He's fine. Dang! I don't quite remember if she does or doesn't get cured. But, like, I remember that being, like, the main plot point. And, like, I thought it was so cool. I thought it was really cool she became a vampire. Like, now that makes me wonder if I ever watched Twilight. Like, I know I didn't watch Twilight when I was younger. But if I did, if I would, like, really like Twilight, or if I would really like, or if I would, like, really dislike it. Now I'm curious. Because I thought the vampire plot point was very, very cool. Because, like, Pink Ranger became vampire. Well, in my headcanon, she never got cured. She's just a vampire. It was always super cool. I liked it. I liked that plot point. I also frequently just liked the Pink Ranger. Every now and then, also the Yellow Ranger. but it was mostly almost all the time Pink Ranger. Mostly because pink is one of my favorite colors. And also, like, Pink Ranger was always the coolest. Just flat out. Dang. But, like, yeah. The Pink Ranger is the coolest. I like the Pink Ranger. She's my favorite. Out of all possible Ranger colors, I choose pink. So. They should have just kept her being a vampire. It would have been funny. But yeah, I remember the beginning of that episode. What about Power Ranger? Oh, SPD! Okay. I did like that one because I liked how they're, like how the vehicles, like, in like, I did kind of like that one. But I liked Mystic Force more. That's just because Mystic Force is off the rails. Mystic Force is like Power Rangers as a whole is just a little weird, you know? Like the whole plot point of Power Rangers. It's a little weird. It's a little funky. But Mystic Force is literally, well, what if we took the plot point, the slightly weird plot point of Power Rangers and add magic? Like, literally like the White Ranger. So they find this like cat who's a genie who's like a genie in a bottle, right? Because again, magic exists, but that's actually like the cursed, like is actually a ranger. Is actually the cursed White Ranger. The White Ranger was a cat in a genie in a bottle. It was great. But yes, I also watched SPD because I also like that one. The dinosaur one, I didn't much like that one actually. I like the ninjas, the Power Ranger ninjas, because SPD is Power Ranger Police. And I thought that was cool. Because I think that one, they actually had like an actual pet, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, Power Ranger Thunder is my favorite. Yeah, Dino Thunder. Like, Dino Thunder is cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just, like, not my favorite. You know? Like, I don't know. It just never quite clicked with me. Like, I'd watch a couple episodes and I'd be like, oh, cool, that's cool. But I'm like, Mystic Force is better. Mystic Force is more off the rails than the dinosaurs. But I did think the Yellow Ranger in Dino Thunder was pretty cool. So they got the Yellow Ranger the Yellow Ranger approval from me for that one. I like the Yellow Ranger in that one. So as SPD, I don't remember who I liked out of that one. Who was it? Yeah. Yeah, I know, but it was literally like just like a dog. I know it was like their master and stuff, but like, you know, it was basically a dog. Like, cause like all the Power Rangers, you know, they're all set up basically the same. You have your core of 5 getting some fun superpowers through some sort of means, through either usually rocks, phones, or like swords or something. Mystic Force, I think it was like stabs. And then you have their master, and then you always get another ranger later on. Usually it's white or green. Sometimes it's both. And then, like, that's usually how the formula is. Every episode, is usually monster appears. Well, correction, henchman of BBEG appears. Kill the henchman once. Henchman reappears again, but bigger. Have an epic transformation sequence, magical girl style. And then beat it again. with lots of fire and sparks. He was, oh. I don't know. I can't remember crap. But like that's like the typical Power Rangers episode. And I loved it. But like I think I really liked Power Rangers because I really liked Voltron. Cuz I watched the original Voltron and I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Maybe this was really the pipeline to really enjoying Gundam. Is that I liked Voltron and Power Rangers and Legos. I love building Legos. Therefore, Gundam's a no-brainer for me. I'm a Power Ranger. Ah, yes, you also must be stabbed. Yeah, there's no like when you think about Power Rangers, it's like a super violent show, but like there's no blood. There might be a little bit here and there, but like overall, it's like just fighting. It's like Dragon Ball, but with more robots. more group fighting than solo fighting. But yeah, I watched the original Voltron, and like I love that show. I loved it so much. Like I could watch the original Voltron like all day. I loved it. And my dad introduced it to me. So like it was amazing. I loved it so much. And then after like I watched the original Voltron, I watched I'd watch Power Rangers. So in the Power Ranger Time Force. Yeah. Fair. Don't forget the stabbing. Yeah. But I remember watching Power Ranger Mystic Force and loving that one the most. I like the ninjas because ninjas are just inherently cool. I was never a dinosaur kid, so I couldn't really get into the dinosaur Power Rangers. So rip. But I was able to get into the ninjas and magic. Maybe that was an omen. Yeah. There's so many Power Rangers. You know, maybe one of these days, this is a thought. What if I did a watch along of all the different Power Rangers? What if I watched all the Power Rangers one day? And make a list of the best to worst. Most unhinged to least unhinged. What would you think of that? A watch along of just a bunch of Power Rangers. An omen. I wonder why. Yeah. Yeah. But literally, oh my goodness! Oh, she's adorable. Love her so much. Okay. Let us pull up my reference sheet. Oh. Let us pull up my reference. Character sheet. And it is loading. Boom! Magical! This is how I color my characters. Burp, 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 burp. Yeah, I don't do the fun artsy-fartsy way of manually coloring it in. Because that sucks. I did digital art so I could avoid that. Okay. Well, we'll just use this. There for the... That is... There you go. So... Yeah. Like, Voltron... was... Because I remember... I'd watch Voltron with, like... with usually my dad, actually. What if we do... I want that lighter or darker? I want this darker. Sorry. I'm figuring out what colors I should actually have over here. We're doing classic made. But like, you know, Voltron I think is really where my Gundam obsession started to happen. Started to appear there. Like, I blame Voltron. Wholeheartedly. Cause like, it made me susceptible to Gundam. Holy crap, why does she seem so extra tan? Maybe it's just me. Okay. I'm taking you. Hey! 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 Hey. You know, I should do a piece where Fire's eyes are both showing. She does have heterochromia here. Fun factoid! She has heterochromia. The only hetero thing about her. Only. Okay. So, take that. Take that! I should put a bow on. I'm gonna put a bow on her. I'm gonna put a bow on her. She shall have a bow. That will break up her massive hair. Right here. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. She has a bow now. How dare you? How dare you, Amroy? How dare you? There we go. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Now has a bow. Okay, I also wanted to use some of my screen tones. I think we'll use the screen tones to do most of my shading. So, yeah. So, I think that's quite a. But yeah. Oh, and you know, there's Lego sets out that are like mecha Legos, and I really want to get them because I really like Legos. I have a whole like, I have like, you know, those drawer bin things where like it has like 3 drawers, you know, but it's all like plastic and stuff. I have one of those, and the first 2 slots are completely filled to the top with Legos. Freaking love Legos so much. Oh my goodness, I love Legos. The bottom bin can't really be filled up, mostly because A, I don't have the Legos, but B, I have like these massive like Lego pieces that actually like need their own space. Like I have this ship that that technically is in 3 chunks, but I only have 2 chunks, which is sad. But it's like this big pirate ship for like Legos. And like it's just like, you know, it's just it takes up the entire like bottom bin. So yeah. We will just do this. We will just scribble this in over the fingers. Oh. So like, yeah. I need more Legos. Everyone, I need more Legos. I feel like a kid who like goes up to their mom or their dad and be like, "Mom, mom, mom." And they're like, "What?" I want Legos for Christmas. And they're like, child, Christmas isn't until like a handful of months away. But Christmas needs to happen now. Like it's gonna be your birthday sooner than Christmas. Can I have Legos for my birthday? That's literally what I feel like right now. Can I have Legos for my birthday? Maybe I'll ask that of my friends. Hey, can I have Legos for my birthday? Can we just like build Legos together? I love Legos. Legos are my favorite. No! No! I want Legos! Legos and Gundams! That's what I want. I want to build Legos and I want to build Gundams. I want Legos and Gundams because I like Legos and I like Gundams and I want both. But if I had to choose one, Legos because you can keep... Actually, maybe Gundams. Wait. Crap, I'm out of dilemma! I can't decide if I want Legos or Gundams, Emroy. Emroy. I don't know if I want Legos or Gundams more. Help me. I am so not sorry. I want both. I want both Legos and Gundams. No. What do you have against Gundams? Do you have against Legos? The Legos and Gundams. Imagine the unholy happy combination of Legos and Gundams. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna message Dawn. I'm gonna be like, Dawn, for my birthday, can I have Legos and Gundams? I'll be like, Fire, what the heck? You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. I'm like, Dawn. That defeats the point. You're supposed to be like my mom, right? I'm supposed to annoy you with these stupid questions. Oh, golly. Yes. Dawn moms me more than my actual mom. But my actual mom also is really bad at momming. Fire. Have beef. I don't have beef with like my goodness. But the Legos and Gunplas and why do you have beef with me? Please answer that question. Please and thank you. Okay, so I think we will do our shading stuff. Yay, screen tones! This needs to be on a different kind of layer. Keep it. Yay! Okay, tone 2. Why is screen tone 2 switch with screen tone 1? Screen tone 1! What did my screen tone 3 look? Probably not do this on a layer. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna go with 1. Okay. Here we go. No. Oh, wow. Wow. He just had to be like that. Just had to be like that, huh? Just had to be like that. So, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I'm much offended. My screen tones! I want to play with them. We are playing with the screen tones. Yay! Yay! He'll be like, she's actually in a manga. Yay! I don't know why I always want to play with the screen tones. I just do. You know? They're like one of those things where you're like, I want to play with it. Like, just a screen tone. It's nothing special. Literally just designed to make it look cool. Like, yeah. I like screen tones. I like screen golly. True reason why I like anime and manga. True reason why I like manga is screen tones. Yeah. I may or may not be a little weird. Only a little though. You know, okay, this is completely off topic on a different point. Is I really actually want to play Silk Song. No idea what you're talking about. Oh. Clearly, yeah, never mind. But anyways, different point. I want to play Silk Song because I have it on my wish list, actually. My ever-growing wish list. And like, I'm like, guys, I really want to play this. And people are like, yeah, it's really good, you should play it. And I'm like, I don't own it. I don't own it. I can't play it. I can't play it even if I wanted to, and I want to. But you like anime. I mean, I also like the woman. Don't get me wrong, I like women. I'm a certified woman enjoyer. I'm a certified girl kisser. I am there for the woman. Don't get me wrong. I like the woman. Don't get me wrong. But also screen tone. Okay. Certifiably. I am a certifiable disaster lesbian 24/7. Yes. That is what it is. I am, in fact, there for women. But I'm also there for a story, doggone it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a weirdo, because, like, there's manga that you read for the story, and then there's manga that you read for the visuals. And I'm always somebody who's like, I want my manga to have a good story, doggone it. Like, yeah, I can't just read a manga for the visuals most of the time. Only some certain and very select manga I can just read for the visuals. But everything else, I'm like, it has to have a story with it. Or so help me, I'm gonna drop it like a sack of potatoes. You know? Like, I've always been like a story first kind of person. Like, I don't care if your manga looks like absolute crap. I mean, I kind of care. But point is, your manga could look like crap. But if you have a good story, sure, I'll sit down and read it. Like, yeah. In other ways, I mean, tell me something new, Emroy. Tell me something new about myself. I know I'm a weirdo in a lot of ways. Just sometimes it feels like, cause I do sometimes go on Reddit, you know, and some people will be like, the visuals of this manga is really good. I'm like, okay, what about the story? And they're like, the story's eh. And I'm like, so I'm not gonna read it. So I'm like, okay. But like, and like, this also goes for anime. Like, one anime I really like is Blue Reflection Ray. That anime is not the prettiest. It's not Madoka Magica levels. Madoka Magica it's kind of funny. Because of, like, you can tell it's made in 2011. Like, it's great. I love it so much. You know? There's too many, to point out. Yeah! But like, freaking, but like, Violet Evergarden is like both pretty and has a good story. Especially if you forget that, the second movie exists. I don't like how they handle. Ooh! Ah. I have beef with one of the Violet Evergarden movies. I seriously do. Violet should have stayed either single or married or gotten together with someone from the company. Cause man, that dude, he's pathetic. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I'd never seen a more pathetic man in my life. I watched that movie. Anyways, my Violet Evergarden trauma over. I love Violet Evergarden though. Very pretty, very aesthetically pleasing, and it has a really good story. It's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Everybody should watch Violet Evergarden. You should watch Violet Evergarden. Have you watched Violet Evergarden? Violet Evergrande? Oh, golly. Like, it's just... I love Violet. Cause like, it's a very nice show. I suggest it. And I remember watching, so I used to watch Drawfee. Okay. There was a Drawfee challenge to draw in like the last anime you watched. Julia! Oh, Julia. We love you, Julia. She watched Violet Evergarden. And literally like, Julia, is this Blender? Like, yeah. Because Violet Evergarden was made a lot of like, so like the arms and all the typewriters in the show, most of the environments were made using 3D modeling softwares like Blender. Yeah, we love Julia. Ellie. But yeah, I really like Violet Evergarden though. It's fun. It's great. It's a great series. I think there's like a lot of you could do with the world. There's like a lot in the world that you could look at, and like it's great. It's fun. I love it. if you didn't know that already, I in fact enjoy Violet. But I like Madoka Magica more. Madoka Magica, like, sitting Madoka Magica right next to Violet Evergarden, in terms of aesthetics, it looks like a child's drawing compared to, like, a professional artist. In terms of, like, how it looks, it's great. I love it so much. And then, like, but I like the story of Madoka more. And the characters. And also, I'm just obsessed with Madoka Magica. Have you watched Madoka Magica yet? Yeah. I'd apologize if I felt bad. Of which I don't feel bad. So. Oh well. Golly. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Wow, the disrespect. Hey, there's no disrespect over here. Only pure, respect. This is how I show my respect. Through violence. No, but like seriously, both are actually really good. Like I'm here to entertain. Are you not entertained? I'm here to entertain the local populace with my ramblings of a mad woman, and the things I'm drawing. So, yeah. Look, art. I'm doing stuff over here. Look, isn't it pretty? Wow. That is super pretty. I'm never sorry over here. Yeah. Oh, you fire. Oh, you just let's fire. but Emroy. Violence. Violins. I like violins. Actually, I wanted to learn how to play the violin. Fun factoid. I wanted to learn. There's a lot of instruments I want to learn how to play, but I don't have the resources to learn how to play them. Yeah. But there was actually one point in time where I actually really wanted to learn the violin. And I had a friend. She didn't play the. Well, I have. I just haven't seen her in a long time. I actually saw her at the wedding. The aforementioned wedding I went to earlier this week. I like that like okay, sorry. Yeah. But she plays the cello, which is different. But that is the closest thing I've gotten to knowing somebody who plays the violin. I mean, I guess one of my friend's moms has a violin, but as far as I'm aware of, she either doesn't know how to play it, or I think it's just like needs some serious repairing and she hasn't gotten around to it. I said less. You've seen a violin, now be prepared for the violence. There's actually this, that was like a meme one of my brother sent me. He was like, hey Fire, look at this. And I'm like, look at what? And he sends me this meme where it's like, you've seen the violin? Well, now prepare for the violence. And it's literally like somebody bayoneted their violin and put a scope on it. It's great. It was the violence. Yep. Like, my job is to say more, Emroy. That's the thing. My job is to say more. Okay, I'm not allowed to have dead air to exist here. It shall be a live air. So help me. So help me, I'll be a tree. Do trees make a live air? Or is it always dead air because they don't make a noise? I know that's a dumb question. The only reason why I ask if they make a live air because we use oxygen to stay alive. And they produce that. Well, actually, too much oxygen can kill you. You know, just casually. Really lighten it. Make it magical! Magical! What if I add another 8-bit layer? Can I do something like this? Hold on. Can we do this? Do flipping. Yay! But I can't merge it down. Okay, cool. That was like really weird how I just okay. Okay. Let us let's keep using this one. Taking the wives again. No, my wives! And I guess my children. Actually, I should do something else. Hold on. Be gone. Let us pen at 5. Okay, this is gonna take a bit. We are going to do this. We're gonna do this anime style. We're gonna do it like this. Golly. Because that's what I do. Do things stylistically in another style because I can. For the heck of it. Here we go. Hee hee hee. Hee hee ha ha. Ah! I could also do the same thing with the black. With some black. Let's do that too. Yes. Please, please. You gotta be here. Emily. I'm lonely without people here. I need attention, dang it. I need it. Literally, that's just a content creator. All content creators want attention. And that's literally what our job is to demand your attention. I demand your attention! Yep. Ah! There we go. Come on. Pen, stop being weird. Stop being weird for like 5 seconds. Da-da-da-do. Ba-da-bow. Do-do. Chitty bang bang. Chitty bang bang. Have you ever seen that? I almost forgot. I'm not your wife. Oh god. Certifiably unmarried. I demand a divorce. I demand it. Why do I always end up like this? Is where what I sometimes have to ask myself is because, like, so the reason why I say this is because, like, there was a convention. It was actually the first convention I actually tabled at. That I went to, that I tabled, had a table at, and I got married, had a child, and divorced within the span of a handful of hours. And fighting over the custody of a child. Yep. And now I'm like, why? I kind of like this. Look at that. Lighten it. Oh my goodness! I swear he sneezed me tired. Sorry. No, I don't want to be yours. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't want it. No. No. Yeah, I know. I know my wing needs to be colored, but I'm gonna do that last. Is it done? Thank you. No, it's like pretty common for YouTubers to be like, I must censor my sneeze, and I'm like, nah. You shall hear the full gusto of my nose having an aneurysm. Yeah. My wing is gonna be last because the wing does other stuff. The wing does things. I always do the wing last. So. Here we go. My goodness! You're so adorable! Okay. Now let's do this in the reverse, in between. Gives my hair some texture. Love it. Oh! Magical. Yeah. There are a few viewers that. Yeah. I don't know. It's mostly probably my guess is that VTubers now are mostly like they kind of stem from idol culture. Idol culture, which were like bodily functions are like not exactly like something you show off to the public. So like sneezing, burps, stating that you need to use the bathroom, like that kind of stuff is just like not like something you do as an idol. And don't get me wrong, I do kind of want to be an idol. Like I want to sing, and I do kind of want to learn how to dance and like sing and dance and all that stuff. But like I actually don't have the equipment for that kind of stuff. I don't even have a live 2D model. So I have worked on a 3D model. Not done. Not finished. This is not gonna be finished. Not for a long time. But basically, like, I think most of the VTuber stuff for VTubers, like, don't want to do that. It mostly stems from idol culture. Which, I mean, is kind of to be a given because Hololive, Niji Sanji, and at one point VShojo is now burning. So, but all of those, even VShojo to an extent, stems from idol and idol culture, which is a little more, I guess you could say, reserved. I don't feel like that's the correct word, but feels the most accurate right now, in like terms of like what you can and can't show to your fans. You know, I mean, idols do have the whole, like, if you were to actually look further down into like idols and idol culture, like idols dating, like, is a big no-no. You know, for example, that's why most VTubers are like, they're not all of them. There are, but a lot of VTubers, especially those who stem more or less from idol cultures, are like, leave out if they're dating someone or are married or what have you. Just because of that. That's my guess, though. And also, there's an amount of like keeping certain things private, which is totally fine, completely valid. You know, very good reason, really. Like, you don't want to be like, ah, yes, I'm married and I have 5 kids. I'm not. I'm not married. I don't have 5 kids, so. But you know, that's kind of where some of this stuff stems from. So. I'm not married, and I don't have 5 kids, did book. By the way, how are you doing? You've probably been lurking in chat for a hot minute. You probably. Married, has 5 kids and a mortgage. So. Yeah, I'm just. Look! It's me! As a maid! I would never wear this outfit, by the way. Like. That's just because I don't like wearing dresses. There we go. But yeah, how are you doing? It's just freaking. I've been here. Yeah. Well, I kind of noticed that someone else joined, but it was still only me and Emerald chatting, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. But yes, I noticed. I feel like that sounds terrifying. Yes, I in fact noticed. Yes. But yeah. Man, you strangers. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, it's just because dresses are uncomfortable for me. Like, and they kind of also remind me a little a little too much about... I had a rant about this earlier. about church. Specifically the Mormon church. But that's the church I used to go to. I used to go to a Mormon church. A Mormon branch. And it wasn't a very good experience for me. And I always had to wear a dress to church, and I didn't like it. So, and also I just don't enjoy wearing dresses. So it's a bunch of things more or less kind of compounded on each other. So, yeah. But I think dresses look great on people. To be completely honest. Like, I'm like, wow, that dress looks great on you, you know? Yeah. Yeah. The man... Right, yeah. Because I'm like, if somebody wants to wear a dress, I'll be like, you look really cute in that dress. And then they'll be like, oh, thanks. You know? Because that's what I think. I think people look really cute in dresses. I think dresses are really cute. I actually enjoy drawing dresses and drawing people in dresses. More in skirts, though. Skirts are better. And it just feels like I could do more stuff with the top of, like, the outfit if I'm drawing a skirt instead of a dress. But I felt like drawing something super cute and playing around with some of my screen tones, so this is the result. So, and then now we get to color in my wing. So, but yeah, I think dresses look great. Yeah! Yeah, I don't know, I really like what I'm doing over here. It's looking magical. Like, because, okay, so, this is with it without the screen tones. Actually, let me show you what it looks like flats. This is literally what it looks like. There's literally a layer of shading, a layer of lighting, and then my screen tones. And I am working on my wing. But my wing has to be a completely separate layer, because my wing's a little different. Yeah! So, my wing is a little different because my wing has lighting effects going on too, and some special coloring effects that I always do. So it has to be a separate layer, so I always end up doing my wing, like, last in all of its lighting onto the character, like, last. So, but I actually really like how this is turning out so far. So, it's looking magical. Yeah. But yeah, I've been kind of ranting about a whole handful of things. I don't even remember half the things I've been ranting about. Oh, I talked about Power Rangers earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. Mystic Force is my favorite, like I've said a million times, especially in other streams. Okay. And then we always do a bigger brush. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And we do circles. I don't like that. I don't like that yellow. More yellow. Thank you. But, yeah. So. Because I was like, I kind of wanted to do something a little more manga anime. I mean, my style's already pretty anime. Like, if I were to pull up literally any of my other art pieces, it's literally just basically more anime. Yeah, I got here when you were, Christian. They don't dabble. Yeah, I mean, I don't really develop crushes on fictional characters, because I always found that weird. To be, like, completely honest, like, I always found, like, crushes on fictional characters weird. So, that's why I always say, like, the closest thing I have to a crush on something, you know? I mean, it's weird. I mean, I'll be like, like, the only time where I'm like, I probably had a crush was probably the Pink Ranger. you were to actually listen back, yeah. Well, I'm not. So, I do find most crushes weird. I make things become awkward. That's fine. I'm good at powering through awkward, or making things even more awkward, or joking about it. Because I mean, my childhood wasn't really troubling. I mean, okay, correction. Most therapists would probably call my childhood troubling, but I don't feel troubled. But like, it's just, I don't know. It's always one of those things where I'm like, you like what you like. I don't care. Really? Yeah. That's not. I need that street cred. Got it. Yeah. Cause like for me, like, I don't know. It's just like, to me, it makes no sense to like a fictional character to that degree. Like I understand why someone would like a character, but I'm also always someone who doesn't like get, especially nowadays, not as emotionally attached to a fictional character, because like I'm like, it's a fictional character. What are they gonna do? Kill me in my sleep? Show up in the middle of the night? No. That's unreasonable. So if they can't even, like, do something like that when I don't like them, like, then they can't just magically manifest it when I do like them either. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't have as many night terrors. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. But yeah, though I did probably have a crush on the pink Mystic Force Power Ranger when I was younger. I didn't know it. So when I was oh yeah. Yeah. Jago doesn't exist. Impossible doesn't exist. That's all in a TV show. You're Delulu. Okay? You're Delulu. That's what you are. I could do this fun effect. Let's grab some red. Red! Also underrated, but it was anytime. Yeah. This. Watch this magic trick. We're gonna scribble. There we go. Scribble up some red. Yeah! I mean, the base of this is already pretty decently dark, so. Yeah. Yeah. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days, one of these days, I will make a live 2D model where the wing actually moves. It's not gonna be on fire. It's just probably gonna be orange with my regular fire effect, like coloring wise. But otherwise, it's probably just gonna be orange. I don't feel like trying to animate a freaking fire effect in live 2D. I've put myself through the live 2D torture enough. Yeah, the legendary scribble of me. Yeah. Legendary. Yeah, it's a legendary scribble. You just scribble, and it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works. It just does. And Plunkle. Ah! Nope. Plunk. Stop it! Plunk is under her clipping layers. Golly. And then we are going to take that take that color. Where's my airbrush? Airbrush! We are going to put my lighting effect on. Ah. Super simple. Go me! Yes. Remember to scribble. See? This is how I do my lighting. Literally just the airbrush tool. Literally. And I lighten it. Then. And you know what we do next? Add a layer. And then we do some lighting. More lighting. Look! Would you look at that? Wow! What a guest! What a guest! You know, I actually really enjoy doing very specifically dramatic lighting. I think I've talked about this before. Because it's just so much fun. You know, to just have it all be extra dramatic. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like, it lights up in a very dramatic way. It looks dramatic. And it makes me so happy. I like dramatics. Can you tell I was a drama kid? Can you tell? Can you tell I was a drama kid yet? Oh, golly. You know, even without being a drama kid, I've always wanted to be an entertainer of some sort. But maybe that's just me being me. There we go. Look at that. Yeah! I imagine it. Yep. I could tell. Actually. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Actually, when I was, yeah, I wanted to do circles. Oh, I have a fun screen tone for that. We'll actually have that above there. When I was younger, I actually always really wanted to be a content creator to a degree. I just never knew how to go about it. Okay. There we go. Yeah! There we go. Hehehehehe. That's a big splotch. That's a big splotch. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Come on. Gimme. There we go. Yeah! Let me get out of drama class. Oh! After I almost smashed my skull. I'm not good. Oof. Oof. I can't say I've always had a talent for people. That feels a little self-aggrandizing, I guess you could say. I don't know, like, feels very weird for me to say that. Cause like, I'd like to think I'm both good, but also simultaneously bad. But that's also cause like, cause I'm actually basically an introvert deep down. Cause like people do genuinely like train me, and some days I do like genuinely struggle to like relate to some people. I'll be like, yeah, and like trying to be active in the conversation. They're like, you're just saying that. I'm like, not, you know. Sometimes it's rough out here in these streets. You know? That looks like trash. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I've I've never really been... I mean, I enjoy people, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I love the stage. I feel it makes me sound more self-important than I am. but like, you know, just all those things, it's just like, it just feels, sometimes it's really difficult to understand people, you know, because everybody's different. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling on about nothing. So, but I don't know if chat, do you understand? Chat, but summon to Dota. No, oh no! Yeah! Emo. Good luck in Dota. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I can really say for you is good luck. Kill many an enemy. And if anybody asks, say the anime girl told you to do it. Fine if you blame me. Be motivated. Okay. Let's have a smaller circle. Out right there. Yeah. Okay. And lighten these up a bit. Oh my goodness, it looks so magical. I love it so much. Holy crap. I will make a post on this. This is also my motivation to actually start putting more stuff on my Instagram, by the way. I mean, I sometimes post on there. I try to post more, but then I get distracted by something else. I'm like, oh, what's this? You know? Yeah! Okay, let us... first... Oh, we want the square. The square to... Where does it go? Goes in the square hole. That's... Yeah... A little more this direction. Oh. Not that. Sure, we can go with the off-white. That's a nice, better and kinder look upon thine eyes. Okay. Okay. Let us select it inverse. What if I do some... First off, let's make this 70 like the rest of them, because I oddly care about this. And then let's make this 100. And do that on the edges a little bit. And then let's put a little more yellow in the center. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I really like how this is coming out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at it. I love it. I love her. Look at it. Ooh. I really like that. And I still have an hour left. Is there anything else I should add? Oh! I know, I almost forgot. We want this above these lines. Airbrush, airbrush, airbrush. Aha! There we go. There we go. Yeah. Now is there anything else? I don't think so. Oh my goodness, look at her! Yeah! Trying to think of if there's anything else. Hold on, I could do something like this. Hold on. Hairbrush. Brush the centers of these a little bit, I guess. Yeah. Might be. Oh no. I'm trying to figure out if there's. I don't want to have it completed because it's only been 2 hours. Only been 2 hours. I'm gonna drink some of my tea whilst chat figures out if there's anything else to add. I'm just like, it's so doggone cute. That'd take a lot of rework. But it'd be possible. Golly, I'm just like over here like, I think this is the point where I merge all my layers down. Because I don't like seeing this mess of layers. It's like my least favorite thing to ever look at. A whole bunch of layers. Like, I make sure all my clipping layers are merged. Then I make sure everything else is merged. Like, I don't know if that's just a me thing. Like, I really don't like looking at a lot of layers. Bothers me. Bothers me in a different way than ASMR bothers me. Look at that. You drew that and this today. This is significantly cuter. Yeah. I could do her pouting, but I read that wrong. I can't read apparently. Let us add something very, very important then. Let me find it. I draw too much. I draw a lot. Let me Control C. Control V. Back transform. I've been thinking about remaking my watermark here. Because, like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, like, yeah, I should remake it. I should remake it. So, look at that. Oh my goodness. How can I create something so adorable? I love her so much. And I have half an hour left. And I have... It's only been 2.5 hours. Ah! What do we do? I will make a fun random sketch then. We will draw something. We'll draw another thing. Let's just start. Here we go. Here we go. What if we do this? Might as well, since we have time. If we do a little bit of a butler. A butler instead of a maid. Like try make you a little. Because I'm more of a butler person. But that's just because I'm weak. Well, I like their clothing more. Don't get me wrong, dresses are cute. Dresses can be super cute. But also, suits. Suits! I'm always here for the suits. Okay. Suits, suits, suits. we will draw up this pose. And then the next time I decide to do an art stream, I gotta finish this. Gotta make. It'll be the butler and maid, basically duo of FireCreeper. Golly. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so suit now. Or Power Rangers. Oh my goodness, Power Ranger Fire. She'd be. Can I be the Red Ranger? Or we can make up a completely new Ranger. Can I be orange? No, this is gonna be a butler. But we could, I really don't like how this shoulder is looking. Okay. We got it. Let me make a little note here on this layer. Okay. Power. Okay. There we go. You can be the Red Ranger. Yay! I'm leader now. Because the Red Ranger's always the leader. Do you like my handwriting? Do you like my Okay. Okay. We'll do a fun action sketch. Something fun. Fun pose. Why are you dotting my handwriting? Doesn't look that bad, does it? We don't want to do that pose. I'd draw that pose. Let's see. Is gonna have. Well, we'll draw her on the side. Like that. And then we wanna draw. Let's see. We do. Not liking. Let's see. We do. Fun. Let's see. What would her Zord be? I think her Zord would be a phoenix. Let's just give her a sword. We'll give her a sword like the pirates. The Pirate Rangers. I didn't actually watch that one very often. Or it was the Pirate Power Rangers. Like, I don't like this pose. I like it less. Hey, how do you say the Pirate Power Rangers? I know they exist. I know they... Let's see. Let us... Just like that. Need to have the action lines in a correct. There we go. Ah, a mystic. Oh yes, the mystic. We need. Yeah, I'll have to pull up a reference image for that for Mystic Force because I don't quite fully remember what their whole. I mean, I remember what their motif was. They were magic. But I think they also had capes. They had capes. I don't quite fully remember. So I don't know why I've been on this over-the-shoulder look recently. Like, I don't know, it looks cool. Mystic Force. You gotta have the Mystic Force Rangers. Now we'll just have her looking. Because Rangers. You know, maybe I should do also like Voltron. I was also a Voltron fan. Voltron. Yeah. I don't remember if Mr. Force had like. Well, she's holding a wand right now, so might change later when I actually look up what the heck. Look up for the full details. Because again, it was a childhood show of mine, so I haven't watched it again in a while. Mostly because I'm caught up with anime. I've evolved. Okay. Fire there. Mystic Force. Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger is love her so. I love her so. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like transform. Bigger. Big. Actually, I could do this right now. Yeah. Mystic. That is not how you spell mystic. Mystic Force Power. Mystic Force Power Rangers. Yeah, they had capes. Yeah. Okay. We want this one. They just did cool poses, I think. Oh, the Red Ranger seems to have a staff. Hold on. Yeah. They didn't really wield weapons that much. I mean, I think they sometimes did. Sometimes didn't. I'm looking at reference images right now, and it's like a lot of them is just them in a cool action pose. So, a handful of them have weapons, and the other handful doesn't. So, that's sad. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm gonna give her a wand, anyways. All about Mystic Force. Yeah. Pink Power Ranger's so cool. Pink. Isn't it? Hold on. Who is? was one of the few times where the Yellow Ranger was a dude, I think. Oh, cool. It makes a lot of sense suddenly. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. I have a favorite in... Oh, Avatar. I was a Toph person. Every time I say that, everybody around me is like, of course you are a Toph person. I'm like, okay, you didn't have to be mean about it. Like, you know? But I like Toph, I like Katara, and I like Azula. Who would have thunk? So, let's see if I can... Let's see. Mystic Force helmet. Might as well do one with and without a helmet. Or maybe just with a helmet. Depends on how much work I feel like doing. Yeah! Toph, yeah. A lot of times when I'm like, I like Toph, people are like, well, of course you like Toph. Like, come on, guys. Okay. Mystic Force. Actually, I kind of like their helmets. Okay. I like their helmets. I like them. Then we're just doing straight up edge ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like a so. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Azula. I thought Azula was cool. I thought she was really cool. I also liked how kind of downright insane she was. You know? But, like, I don't know why I enjoy characters who are just downright insane. Cause like, I enjoy Saga of Tanya the Evil. I like Tanya as a character. And, like, that is, like, she's downright insane. But, like, I also like the not, like, oh no. Something's going on over here in my brain and I don't know what it is. Like, it's just basically cute. What? Oh, yeah. Like, I like her. So, yeah. Cause like, I don't know, she's just cool. She's just cool. Power Rangers, Mystic Force, they all have capes. They all have capes. Okay. So, they have this going on. Ah! Okay. I think Mystic Force was my brother's least favorite because it was my favorite. Now that I think about it. Because I remember every time I'd be like, hey, I want to watch Power Rangers Mystic Force. My oldest brother, he'd be like, why do you want to watch Power Rangers Mystic Force? It's so lame. And I'm like, well, it's not my fault you don't understand great art when you see it. My reaction to when people call my favorite stuff lame. Well, sorry. Now I don't know what to do with my character's arm. Oh no. The White Ranger. The White The snow snow ranger. She was super cool. I remember that. Yeah. She was like kind of anti-hero throughout the entire thing. They do have weapons. Some of them. I think. 2 of them are holding weapons. Doggone it, you'll be holding a weapon too. I like Toph. And my, yeah, my too. But I enjoyed Toph. Toph is a real. See, here's the thing about Avatar, that all the characters are developed really well. Like, they all have a very good character progression, and like all of them are written in a very believable way, you know, like it is all within character. Okay, I feel like I need to do this without a helmet on. Hold on, let me just redo this main sketch. To befit it better. Yeah! Yeah! If you look up Mystic Force, there is, or if you were to look up all the Mystic Force, the Rangers, you know, you have red, blue, yellow, green, and pink, you know. I always found green kind of a weird color in the Power Ranger universe, because sometimes it's like one of the starting colors and sometimes it's not. So, but, and then there's an image you can find where it's of 3 other extra rangers: a white ranger, a gold and blue ranger, and a red, gold, and black, basically, ranger. Okay. Rangers and mother, yeah. But I always felt like she was like mildly like anti-hero-ish too, though. Cause like there's just some things she'd do, and I'm like, are you sure you're a good guy? Are you sure you're... But maybe that's just me. Oh, I could do the signature Red Ranger pose. Here we go. Do the Red Ranger pose. That'll make everything better. There we go. Arm up in the air. Just don't care. Yeah. Because Bryn, and then there's a handful of different rangers, but I know specifically one of the rangers. I think it's like the gold and blue ranger. I don't know which ranger he's supposed to specifically be. I think it's like gold. He specifically is like comes from a genie in a bottle. Like, basically what happens is, like, the Rangers find this bottle, or it's, like, this like, lamp or something, you know? Anyways, this genie comes out, and they have to deal with him for, like, an entire, like, season and a half before he's, like, before they, like, basically free him. That's what it feels like, at the very least. Like... That is... So... That is, the Power Rangers. Power Rangers. We love Power Rangers here. Let's see. All the girls have skirts. Dresses? Does it technically be considered a dress? Because everybody's wearing a bodysuit. So. You just have your arm resting down. I know your arms is bent upwards, but I don't feel like drawing that. Yeah. And we will just have your helmet. Oh, you could be holding your helmet. There we go. Okay. Your helmet. You're goofy. There we go. Yeah. Skirt? Well, it's kind of difficult to tell because, like, they have that massive belt. So you can't exactly tell if it's a skirt or actually just basically a dress with leggings underneath. You know? Yeah, cape's a little longer than that. I have capes and brooms. Back transform. I am the Red Ranger! Wait, what does that mean if we were to swap the characters out? The White Ranger is my character's mom? Like... Think about it for 5 seconds. Think about... That's just cosplay. Nah, my character's just dressing up. Character's having a good time. Here's the Red Ranger, doggone it. Because I might as well stick. It's either I choose the Pink Ranger or the Red Ranger. Golly. Why can't I draw now? No! Can't do the thing that I'm designed to do. Say that like I'm a robot. Beep boop. Symmetry pen. Control. Tap. There we go. 90% of my problems might be fixed. That looks fat. I don't know. I like Power Rangers. And this gets me all nostalgic over Power Rangers. Cause like it's Power Rangers. Like everybody and their mom's heard of Power Rangers. Whether or not you've watched it, it's like Power Rangers. Power. This is a very egg-shaped head. I have an idea. Oh, tell me the idea. I'm still in the sketching phase, so not like anything major's happened over here. Do 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 do. I mean, we're also getting a little short on time, so. Tell me, what is your idea, child? Still call you a child even though I know you're an adult. That's a really good shoulder and arm. I like it. Man. Solid. That's a Suddenly my figures feel a lot better. In 28. Near That's wait, golly, I can't read 2B. Oh, sure. Hold on. Let me add that to the list so I can. Yeah. I should do a Nier Automata playthrough. I played some of Nier because I actually own the game for PlayStation. But yes, sure. Sure, I can do that. I can do that. Right now is Power Rangers though, so right now we're doing Power Ranger. we did Maid, now we're Power Rangerin'. You know, the natural progression. The natural progression of things is freaking Power Rangers. Galley. I okay. Then we want to draw element, which is certifiably would be bigger than the head. You know, sometimes I wonder if somebody's made like a Power Ranger biker helmet. It's just a very passing thought. Like, you think somebody would have done that? Made a functional like biker helmet, but it's Power Ranger. So you could be like seeing someone on their motorcycle, and it's like just a freaking the Red Ranger. Okay. Okay. There. 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 Yep. Ignore how square these fingers are. Look at that form, my goodness. Magical. Holy crap. I like this. I think it's a fist, I don't know. Here we go. We could do Nier Automata. I don't watch the anime. And I don't think I ever will. But I did play some of the game, and I enjoyed what I played. I didn't play completely through it. I got distracted by other things. So, you can tell I get distracted easily. Golly. Now that fist looks like crap, but we'll roll with it for now. Maybe. If my brain lets me. Let me continue. The rest of it. Stop it. No. So. Here we go. Then. Do. There we go. My goodness. Magical! Holy crap. I'm very happy now. Very proud of myself. I kind of want to have both of her eyes showing. Let's figure out the one of how I'm gonna move her hair after I draw in some eyes. Really? Jordan? Yep. Okay. Kinda wanna draw. Ooh, there's some angular eyes. And that is kind of my character. She's kind of angular in her eyes. Eyeballs. Eyeballs. Look at that. My goodness. Sorry, I just said, away for... I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Right now I'm doing Power Rangers, so... But I wrote it down. See? 2B, right there. So... Yeah! Wait, I'm using the wrong pen. Oopsies. Tee-hee. I'm not gonna give her hair a weird triangle, as I usually do. But look at this! Look at it! How beautiful it is! I'm very happy about it. Okay, we want to do this. Like that. Mystic Force Power Rangers. Hell, it's Mystic Force because she has a cape. Not gonna give her her weird hair triangle. Even though I'm drawing this very anime. As per usual. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness, I am so proud of myself for this. Look! But yes, I've played Nier, so yes, I do. The hands are looking a little funky right now. I might fix them later. I might fix them right now. Okay, let's see if we can draw a freaking fist. Yeah! I can draw literally everything else, but not the hands right now. I was drawing hands just fine earlier, though. So, let's... Sure, that's fine. Like, transform. Okay. There we go. But yeah! This looks magical so far, so I kind of can't wait to actually... Yeah! Yeah! Oh my goodness. Well, actually, I'm gonna quickly do something. File export. Yes. I would like to stick this into... Yep. And we will name this file made. There. Enter. There we go. Alright. Make sure I exported that. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram so you can look at it more. I'm gonna post it because it is, in fact, basically end of stream right now. So, next week is Gundams. I'm thinking about doing some more Gundam building. So, I'm gonna Gundam build Gundams. And then, afterwards, I'm kind of figuring it out. Terraria is not, I'm not gonna be playing it in the next I don't think for the rest of this month. I don't think for the majority of next month either. So, I might play it somewhere in between. I'm not quite too sure on that front. We'll see how I'm feeling. But definitely Gundams, and also definitely once we hit October, October 15th, which lands on a Wednesday, is going to be Code Vein. So that is what is kind of set in stone right now. Is next week's Gundam, and then October 15th is going to be Code Vein, no matter what. So, that's art for today. So have fun, be safe, don't die. It's bad for your health. Post that made fire. So after like probably go shopping and stuff. So, anyways, have fun, be safe, don't die. It's bad for your health. Bye bye.